Hi, my name is Kayla Marie, and welcome to Kay Marie TV. What they say, stop overthinking and just do it. So here I am doing it. I am so excited to be creating this community with you all, and I really am just gonna start it and see where it takes me. So here I am. I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, another podcast. Too many thoughts, too many opinions are already surfacing the internet. Why do we need another one? But here's my case. I'm trying to build a collective of healthy, accountable social advocates, culture creators, curse breakers, and trendsetters. And this is what my podcast is going to be about. Say hello to Kitty Cat KP if you are watching this on YouTube. Check me out. Ultimately, this podcast has a vision to connect humanity and culture while breaking generational curses and just have a little kiki with your friend Kay. So sit back, relax, do some cleaning, hit the road. It's going to be something real cute, real simple, but I just wanted to introduce you to the podcast and just do a little deep dive of what to expect here. If you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my little notes. So just a quick intro about me, Kayla Marie. I am a 20-something-year-old navigating life here in Atlanta, Georgia. Originally a Florida native. Really want to create a safe space filled with positivity and love. Seems to be lacking in the creator community. I want to make it known this place is not a place for comparison. It's not a place for envy. It's not a place to hate. It's really just a place for us to cultivate love and spread positivity. And I feel like I'm greatly qualified to do that as I am a storyteller through words, visuals. I love creating a story and a narrative through lots of mediums, and now I want to try podcasting. This has been long overdue if you know me, but I really want to continue to shift the narrative of storytelling as attention spans are growing shorter. I want us to really not forget the main message in life and really in a lot of lessons and shared experiences we do have as a collective. So that is a little bit about me. And if you made it this far, follow me at k.marietv on Instagram and just shoot me a DM. Let me know if you enjoyed the podcast or just check out my videos. I really use that page as, I don't want to say a Finsta, but just kind of like a spam and lifestyle page. I do have my personal page connected to that as well, but k.marietv is where you can find me and more of the podcast. So just to clear the air, this is not going to be your ordinary podcast. I hope you know I'm not no ordinary girl. I'm just a little, smart nerd bae who really enjoys the little things and wants to be held responsible mentally, physically, and I know there's a lot of you out there who want the same, and I feel like in today's culture, meeting new people, finding like-minded friends is really hard. So creating this digital community seems to be the best way, and I'm here to try it. So at the start of each episode, we'll have a mental check-in. I want to know how you're doing, and I'm going to tell you how I'm doing. Mental health is not a joke. It is a huge priority in my life, and not only am I going to do mental health check-ins, I'm going to share tips and tricks and practices that really help me stay afloat, as it's challenging navigating mental health and no one likes to talk about it. I don't know why. But one thing about it, two things for sure, we're gonna check in and hold each other accountable and make sure we're okay. It's really that simple. And then we'll do a quick little segment. I'm still working on a name of this segment, so if you have any ideas, let me know. But top of mind, I'm thinking devil's advocate. Essentially, I will be in the role of playing devil advocate towards a trending topic that has a lot of people divided. So for example, pineapples on pizza. Does it belong? Does it not belong? Another one, astrology. Does it really matter? Does it not really matter? I love taking a step back in a lot of perspectives and arguments and looking at both sides of the picture and really keep my opinions unbiased. So I want to incorporate that on the podcast and make it really conversational. I'm having you guys tune in on Instagram or even the YouTube comment section and letting me know your thoughts, your opinion on whatever the topic for Devil's Advocate will be. I will probably not include my own opinions during the podcast, and if I do, it will be a disclaimer or not really mentioned within the segment. And then we will jump into the episode, whether that topic's going to be on mental health, whether that topic's going to be on beauty, whether that topic's going to be on physical health, trends, things to look out for, etc. This podcast has no limit. I kind of want to see what resonates with you all as we continue to grow and build this community. I want to have individuals come on the podcast to share their experiences. There's going to be a lot of synergy regarding the content, but I don't want us to be stuck in a shell per se. So get really excited, guys. I'm excited for what's in store for the podcast. A quick mental health check-in with me. How am I doing? I feel like I'm experiencing all the emotions these last 6 days. New Year's is about 6 days ago, and I have just been on one. But I do acknowledge that I am in the best years of my life. I'm really grateful for the space I've cultivated for myself, the safe space, the mental space. So I'm really proud of myself, but I also do feel like there's a pressure that I'm not doing enough. And I think that's kind of gonna go into more of our discussions later on in the podcast in terms of comparing myself to others and where I think I should be versus where I am now. But overall, besides that, I'm good. I am in hibernation mode now, and this is me hibernating, sharing my life to the great internet. But I'm in hibernation mode in the sense that I really want to just hone in on me and focus on me and prioritize me. And that looks very different from someone who loves to love and who loves to make sure everyone in their life is good. So it's been a lot, but I'm here and I'm doing great. So that's how I'm doing. How are you doing? I hope your New Year's is starting off pretty well. 2025 is going to be an amazing year for us all, a transformative year. You guys do word of the year? I do, and I want to show you my word of the year. It's discipline this year. I really want to hone in on my self-discipline and be true to what I say I'm going to do and really hone in on my discipline. Hope you guys made your vision boards, set your goals, and are really starting the year off strong, and it continues to stay strong. I really wanted to do a quick devil's advocate, and it's gonna be really quick, and it's gonna be like the example I use, pineapples on pizza. This has really even broken up some relationships I've heard. Pineapples on pizza. Does it belong? I've asked my Instagram followers, do pineapples belong on pizza? And it was really 50-50. And I just know there's a lot of people who really feel so strongly on pineapples on pizza. What's really interesting to me that pineapples on pizza has been around since 1962 to be exact, created in Canada by a Greek immigrant according to the BBC. It's so funny to me that pineapple on pizza isn't originally stemmed from Hawaii, because typically we think of Hawaiian pizza, ham and pineapple when associated with pineapples on pizza. I think what people who really don't agree with pineapple on pizza main argument is it's not traditional and fruit doesn't belong on pizza. Like I've heard someone say, well, that's like putting strawberries on a pizza. Fruit just doesn't belong on pizza. And that's a very fair argument. Pineapple is extremely acidic and it really doubles with that tomato. So it just might be too much for some people. But I just want to say to the people who think fruit doesn't belong on pizza, do you know that tomato is a fruit? Whew. I know. But I kind of understand too why people would like pineapples on pizza. That sweet and salty combination really do attract a lot of big foodies. And that's something that they probably enjoy when eating pineapples on pizza on top of maybe like ham or pepperoni, etc. A lot of sweet and salty combinations do exist. You know, salted caramel, caramelized onions, pepper jam. The list can really go on and on. So that's probably as to why they really enjoy it and want pineapples on pizza. Again, it's a taste preference. I wanted to keep this double advocate segment really lighthearted, but I really want to get into some more deep researchable, conversations regarding different prerogatives that really do separate us as a culture. Do you think pineapples belong on pizza? Answer in the chat. Please let me know. I really want to focus on the rest of this segment to really let you know what to expect more from the podcast. So we'll definitely be having a kiki. Like I said, you want to be doing something or sitting down. I want this to be like you're on FaceTime with a friend and you're just talking about deep life stuff is really how I foresee the podcast going. Like I said, again, each podcast topic will range. And You know, I want to connect humanity and culture. I feel like that's really what's missing right now. Everyone is just so, dare I say, bold on the great internet and just lacks that humanitarian effort, whereas sometimes we just need to find that humanitarian touch and just share experiences, because we all have a lot of similarities, whether we want to believe it or not. So in that, we really want to just be more in terms of showing more grace, having more honest conversations, and revolutionizing trends. I think a lot of trends are just trends to be trendy versus trends that are intentional. So I really want to use this platform to question some of the social norms and trends that we do see, and how is it, you know, affecting us. I really want to tap in and come together and really just be that accountability partner, be that motivational guidance that you might not have in your day-to-day, which is okay, but together we'll be each other's wellness buddy. We'll be each other's social advocates. We'll be each other's culture creators. We'll put out what we want to see in the world, but we also will be breaking generational curses. So with this quick intro, I really hope you enjoyed this. My cat is really going crazy right now. KP will be making several appearances in the podcast, just fair warning there. But I hope you really enjoyed this first episode and are excited to really get a feel for what this podcast could be. It's going to be ever evolving, and I really, really, really would love for you guys to hold me accountable in terms of making more content. And I'm going to enjoy our kikis. So until next time.